Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek and I'm back with episode 10 of Rogue Legacy. Let's do this. If I remember right, last time I'm pretty sure we beat the second boss. I'm guessing by my 9,000 gold that is exactly what we did. So first of all, we're going to upgrade our gold find. That is like priority number one. Are there anything that I want to get? I should say, is there anything that I want to get? Okay, so that is just like a straight up improvement. So if I can equip that, that would be lovely. Oh, so that's just providing me a ton of armor. Okay, got it. Fair enough. That would increase my magic. Not too concerned about it. Okay. Let's talk to you. What do you have for me that is new? Just a sprint rune. Okay. Not going to worry about that. Okay, very cool. So let's go back here. First of all, we want to upgrade our carry weight. Then we've got 2,000 here to spend on something. The question is what? How can I like best use 2,100 gold? That is a very, very good question. Maybe we'll go Death Defy, which doesn't seem like it's that useful yet, but once we get a lot of it, it can definitely be useful. But I think I'm going to go Armor Up. There we go. And then we want to equip this new helmet, because it is just like a straight up upgrade. So that's perfect. And then we will get onto it. Alright, very, very cool. Jacking in, apparently. Oh, cool, we got the Neo one. Okay. I was hoping that I would get to show this off at some point. I think, so because I gave that oval thing, I think that's how you pronounce it, to Sharon. Or Karen. How do you pronounce that? Is it Karen or Sharon? Kayron? I don't know. I know it's like a kind of a mythical creature, sort of. Like he's supposed to kind of like guard the gates to hell or something, right? It's something like that. Or pilots the river Styx. Pilots the boat. You know what I mean? Hopefully you know what I mean, and I don't just sound like a babbling idiot. Anyways, yeah, when we gave that thing to him, basically we unlocked the ability for this to show up, as well as you may have noticed that whenever we go by the door to Kidder, if that is how we're saying it, that's how I'm going to say it at least, we can now go back in. There's a reason I haven't. Basically it takes us to Neo Kidder, however you want to say it. Who is level 275, so I am like not having anything to do with that because I literally just go in and get my ass kicked immediately, so it's pretty pointless as of right now for me to even try, but it's kind of there as like an end game sort of kind of extra challenge, I guess, and that's sort of the goal, I think, of this whole section of the game, like this Neo sort of layout of the castle is all supposed to be that kind of thing. I think, by the way, that last platform we just saw there will actually take us back to the normal part of the castle if we would like to, but I wouldn't like to. I'd like to explore this instead. Yeah, so I don't want to mess with that. And I don't know, wow, can't speak today. I only know that stuff because when I decided to play ahead a bit, all I did was I just straight up copied this save over, and it immediately gave me this on the other save, so I already knew what this was. And that's why you may remember I was like, kind of wondering why we didn't see that. That was nice to get a nice little rune there. Yeah, but you know, the nice thing is, like, there's definitely a ton of content here, and I know I've said it before, but I do want to say again, I'm not totally sure. Okay, so we can't do that. Yeah, I'm not totally sure how much of that content we will actually end up doing, but I do want to actually take this opportunity to say, like, thank you all, seriously, for the incredible support that you've shown the series. I was actually surprised that I'm getting as many views on the series so far as I am, because it's a pretty old game, and that tends to be kind of suicide as far as making a series and hoping for it to get any decent views. But yeah, seriously, you guys have just like shown me that it was certainly the right decision, because even if it's only a few of you watching, you know, that shows me that at least a few people view kind of, I guess, my thoughts on the game as being relevant enough to support the series now. So that is awesome, and I really do thank you. You are the reason that I keep doing this. So not to get too sentimental here, but you know, do have to give credit where credit is due. If it wasn't for you folks watching, hey, we just saw sand in the background there, if you want to rewind for a second and check that out. Occasionally Santa shows up, which is pretty great. Yeah, seriously though, if it wasn't for all of you, well, I wouldn't really be doing this, would I? I mean, you know, it's kind of a two-way street. Like, I could record videos and not have anyone watch them, but at that point, I would be better off just playing the game on my own, right? So, yeah, I do, you know, maybe I don't say this enough, but just a huge thank you to anyone who has watched any of my stuff, even if you didn't like it. Like, it just means a lot that you gave me a chance. I think that's really awesome, and I never expected this to get anywhere near as big as it has, and I'm hoping at this point that we can just keep growing. So, yep, that'll be the end of the sappiness. Hopefully you don't mind that too much. Hopefully you didn't all run away. But yeah, that's what's going on here. Okay, yep. Oh, yep, we're gonna get hit again. Oh, I thought we were gonna get hit again, but we didn't. That was nice. Whoop. Yeah, I really do love this game, though. You know what's funny is I'm not sure if Celador Games are working on anything else right now. They're probably working on something, but I don't think I've seen any kind of announcement. So I don't know what we've got to expect from them in the future, but I know, I mean, not like in detail, but I know that they were experiencing some troubles before this game came out in terms of yeah, we are not going to the Maya. Yeah, just in terms of like financial success of their games. But Rogue Legacy came out, and Rogue Legacy, as far as I can tell, has done really, really well for them, and seriously, they deserve it, because I was always skeptical about Rogue Legacy, and I'm now kind of sad that I just waited as long as I did to even give it a shot. It was one of those games, and I rarely do this, but it was a game where I chose to watch Let's Plays of instead of purchasing for it, purchasing and playing it myself, which I really don't often do, because as much as I love Let's Plays, I also love playing games. That was a really nice find, by the way. Perfect. Because that's just the kind of thing that'll give us +5 HP through the whole game, like regardless of what character we play, which is awesome. Okay. So here's our boss. This is going to be interesting. I will show it off, and I will immediately get my butt kicked. Although first, I think that I want to still kind of finish as much of the floor here as I can, because there may be, you know, a little bit more gold for the taking here. Here's the forest, which also looks very cool. Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Is the forest this way too? No, we do have a little bit more. My thing is, like, I know this is where I'm gonna die, so if I'm gonna die here, I at least want to have, I guess, as much gold as possible when I head to my death. Yeah, I will be very interested to see whatever Cellar Door Games does next, because I would probably guess that it would be something totally different from this, which is cool. I love when devs do that. You know, it always excites me when I see devs take risks and do something totally different with their follow-up games. Because I think in a lot of ways it's kind of easy to be successful with one game and just try and repeat that. Alright. Yep, so there was a hit of 50 already. Yeah, you are probably seeing now why I said this is incredibly hard. You can see like how little I've dented the health there. Luckily, I think that doesn't actually, yeah, that doesn't take away our life, because you saw when I went in there I was a different character even. So basically what happens there is we could go and try that again if we wanted. I'm not going to, because my chances right now are just like incredibly low. I'm not sure if like we actually get more chances with like a better character, I guess is what I'm saying. Like if our upgrading our regular character affects the character we use to fight those bosses or not. I would certainly hope so, because if I'm expected to beat that at such a low level, I will never beat that. It's... oh my god, that was silly of me. Yeah, it'll just not happen, because I can't imagine I will ever be that good at this game. Wow, okay. I don't think I even get an option to fight this, though. Yeah, you can see there I can't even... oh, you know what? That's because we've already fought the forest boss. For all intents and purposes, this is like... this is basically just like a normal castle run for us, so... of course, it's not all the castle, but you know what I mean. Like, this is just a normal run, which is why that's closed off, because I've already beaten that boss. So actually, we should be going to... the Maya. Yeah, we should be going to the Maya. That being said, I'm a little low-leveled, in my opinion. We kind of like just scraped by a win on Ponce de Leon, and that is really only because I already knew the boss somewhat well and had a good run. You know, I had a good character set and just kind of like lucked out on the run. I think especially considering it was my second time fighting the boss, 51 is pretty good, and I don't want to like sound like I'm bragging or anything, but level 51 is fairly low unless you're someone who like, I don't know, speedruns the game or something. Okay, just wanted to check that there wasn't a chest in that room or something. This is an interesting room. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, this is pretty quickly becoming one of my favorite roguelikes actually, though, just because it's so different. And I'm only just now really starting to realize it, but as much as I love roguelikes, I am now at the point where I am just looking for different ideas in roguelikes, because sadly there are a lot of roguelikes out there doing the same things as others, and for me that's not all that exciting. Holy mackerel. Okay, that obviously needs like some flying runes and stuff like that, which I don't have, so... oh, hit the targets, yay. Well, we all know how good I am at this. Oh, this is 5 axes, okay. What's the best strategy here? That was not bad. And maybe just do it from the other side too. Catch some extras there. That was god-awful. And that was my last one. Yeah, that's not gonna get me There's 15 left. Yep, so the prize would have been 10 left. I think I could probably do it next time. Honestly, that was a pretty bad run of that, so. Alright, let's run over here. This is kind of an interesting room. No real challenge to it. Just kind of a can you actually get through it sort of thing, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, like what have I seen lately? So there are tons of what I like to call the Dungeons of Dreadmoors, or I guess in like a more realistic term, it's just kind of a classic tile-based roguelike, and there are a lot of those. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because there are some that are doing things different from the others, which I love seeing. You know, if you can do a tile-based roguelike and do it differently, perfect. Like, go for it. That being said, I think in general that kind of idea is a little played out, and I'm not always very likely to even try it if I see that it's a tile-based roguelike, just because I've seen so many of them. Other things that I'm getting sick of are what I call Isaac likes. And you know, I've definitely talked about how Isaac is not super original, but it wasn't meant to be. What makes Isaac original is that it takes everything from Legend of Zelda and makes it a roguelike, right? That's why it's original. And that's, you know, like this, to me, is taking everything from Castlevania and making it a roguelike, which is just as cool. You know, because it's taking something that people haven't turned into a roguelike yet and making it into a roguelike. And that's perfect. I love that. Okay, I guess we can do this. This isn't really hard, just more tedious than anything, I guess. Oh, perfect. And we've got some enemies up here. Oh, man, I got caught by that dude's little shot. We had a really good run, though, here with respect to gold. So that's awesome. And it's not over yet, so, you know, we could definitely keep this going. Oh, what a strange room. Whoop. Alright. Really? Huh. Weird. I must have accidentally triggered that. Yeah, but you know, I think that's why I have so much respect for Rogue Legacy as a game, because it just stands out in front of all the other roguelikes as something that I haven't really seen done before. And what amazes me actually is that no one else has copied it. And I don't know if it's just because it's hard to copy, and maybe people know that already, like it's not worth trying because no one's gonna pull it off as well. Or if maybe I'm just like not seeing it, maybe it has been copied and I haven't necessarily seen it anywhere else. But yeah, you know, a lot of the other big roguelikes have been copied, and I guess it's just interesting to see that this one didn't really get the same treatment. I mean, I'm glad it didn't, because I can't think of, like, honestly, I can't think of any case where... Oh, so that's where we would get in if we were a dwarf. Yeah, I can't think of any case where, you know, the copy of another roguelike was better. Okay, defeat all the enemies. That's a fairy chest we should be able to get. Oh! That is damn tricksy. Yep, because I can't make it over there. See, I don't necessarily like those ones. They're certainly fair because, you know, it all comes down to RNG, right? It's all just dependent on what kind of secondary item you can take. And I'm at a point in the game still where I'm just trying to get gold. So for me, the class is more important than my secondary item. Like, I definitely understand the importance of the secondary item, because it can certainly change your run by quite a bit, but I still kind of value just having like a class that I'm comfortable with and know that I can succeed with over a secondary item that I know will be able to let me do things like that room. I guess that's the kind of stuff, like, if you're really going for 100% and there's only, only like a few items left that you need, that kind of thing, then I could definitely see the use of prioritizing your secondary item over what class you take. Okay, yep, we want to go up there so we can head up into the Maya and at least see how we do here. I have no idea, by the way. I haven't been paying attention to how we're doing on time. Oh, Skelebro got me. Yeah. Alright. So we got like Mad Turd over there, we got a Ninja here. We got a wolf there who just like demolished me. Wow, actually that is gonna be our episode. Yeah, it didn't... Oh no, we got Deathify though. Okay. This is important. It all comes down to if I can bring it back. I pretty much can't take another hit. Well, I broke that by taking another hit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're not gonna get Deathify again. Still though, that was a good run. I like that a lot. Yeah, this will be fun. Look at that. Wow. That was a good run. I don't know that we've done that well. Although I guess I've been getting increasingly better. So hopefully we can get some good upgrades next time and keep this going for a while. But until then, yeah. So feel free to comment if there's anything you want to comment on about anything I said or anything else really. Just let me know how you're doing, any of that. Subscribe if you want to see more from me every single day, of course. And if you liked the episode, if you liked the series, please do consider clicking the like button. But with that, I thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.